Hello there and welcome back to the Achievement Planner, and today I'm coming to you with something totally different. I usually do only Xbox achievements because that's, I'm the Achievement Planner after all. But doing Mario Odyssey today. What? Are you kidding me? Yeah, so here's the deal. So Mario Odyssey does have its own challenges within the game, which are actually called achievements. So how do you like that? And there are actually 60 of them. So this plan is going to be for Mario Odyssey for getting certain moons and stuff. So I'm going to be showing you this, and all of the gameplay is done by T-Shark-B, because basically T-Shark-B is the master of Mario Odyssey, at least in my life. So, but yeah, I'm not the best at the game, but it's okay. We've played it together. By the way, there is a two-player mode where you are the hat and the other person is Mario, and it doesn't work as well as you would think, but it's still fun, a little. All right, so here we go. So this game has 60 achievements, and for 60 power moons. Are you kidding? This is how I'm writing it? Yeah. All right, so we give this about 5 out of 10 difficulty to get all of these. Now, to complete the entire thing, get all 999 moons, that's a different story. Yeah. But just for the actual achievements that Toadette will eventually give you in the Mushroom Kingdom, which you can probably see it on the video. Yeah, eventually you will do certain things. You'll go to the Mushroom Kingdom at some point. I don't think that's the spoiler. I mean, every Mario game has a Mushroom Kingdom. And then Toadette will give you special moons for each of these things that you will accomplish. Yeah, so that's basically what that is. All right, so playthrough number 1, story playthrough. So just playing through the entire story, and that will unlock the moon rocks. And then you can go back to the different places and collect all the rest of the moons. Basically, this game is a big collecting moons thing, And so playthrough number 2 is cleanup. That's right, you clean up the rest of the moons that you need. All right, category 1, story achievements. 3 achievements for 3 power moons. Number 1, so basically, these are what they're called in the game. When I looked up what the moons are actually called, these are the numbers. So just doing the story, rescuing Princess Peach, which, that happens, of course. Bring peace to all 14 kingdoms in the world, which is just completing the story. And then opening 14 moon rocks. So what you can do is, after you've completed the story, you go back to each of the kingdoms, and then you just open up the moon rocks. You don't have to actually find the moons. Just open up those huge moon rocks that appear at the end. So that's it. That's how you get those 3 power moons from Toadette. Category number 2, power moon achievements. 5 achievements for 5 power moons. By the way, my dog is snoring in the background if you hear it. All right. So the first 3 are for collecting 100 power moons, 300, and 600. And honestly, 300 is not tough. 600 is getting there. It's not the easiest. But, if you keep trying, I would say the last 200 or so, when you get to that 999 hard. The hardest ones, by the way, are the jump rope and the volleyball. Oh, yeah. All right, number 4 and 5 are collecting 10 8-bit power moons. So this game is so amazing. This game, at certain points, will go into 8-bit mode, just like old school Mario. And you have to get moons that way. I mean, it's just, this game is so cool. It's like the collection of all the greatest things in Mario. So yeah, so you have to get 10 and 20 of those. All right, category number 3, trial achievements. 7 achievements for 7 power moons. So the first 2 are for taking notes 5 times and taking notes 20 times. What, like you're in a lecture, you're taking notes? No, it's where they're actually like music notes, and you have to go and you have to follow the path of the music notes around to or wherever. And it's usually pretty tough to stay straight on it, But once you get that, you get a power moon. So you have to do that 20 times. So and that's what I said. When you go to Toadette, she will literally give you, hey, you did it 5 times, here's a moon. Hey, you will do it 20 times. You did it 20 times, here's a moon. Like, that's how this works. All right. Number 3 and 4, collect power moons from timer challenges 10 times and 25 times. And timer challenges are like these things where you have to get to the end point. It's kind of like a little bit of a race, but with yourself. You just have to get to a certain point, and if you get to the end, you get the moon that's sitting there, and if you don't, the moon disappears. Yeah. So you got to do it 25 times. 5 and 6 are for winning 10 Koopa free running races, and all the Koopas are running, and of course T-Shark-B can do amazing like jump skip things. So yeah. So so winning 22 was not a problem, but for the average person, this may be one of the harder ones, to be honest. All right, number 7. Receive passing scores in Koopa trace walking. This is so funny. So it shows you like a circle, and you have to, I think it's always a circle, and you have to just trace walk without being able to see where the circle is. Yeah, and it like disappears. It's actually harder than it seems, but I don't remember exactly. I think the passing score is always different, but like 80 points or something, you know. But yeah, you just have to do that, and you get that moon. Category 4, meetup achievements. 4 achievements for four power moons. So during this game, you're gonna meet up with Captain Toad and Princess Peach as she travels the world. Yeah. And you just have to do that 5-10 times each. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you'll see that you'll find them all around in each of the kingdoms that you go to. Not each of them, but in most of them. All right, category 5, task achievements. 6 achievements for 6 power moons. So the first one, Power Moon 62, is for herding sheep to collect power moons 4 times. This is annoying. All right, so these sheep. Yeah, so I mean, in real life, that's why they need a shepherd, because they just don't know where to walk, you know. So yeah, you just have to herd them into a certain spot 4 times. There you go. Number 2, fishing for power moons 3 times as Lakitu. So you could turn into Lakitu, who's the little fella on the cloud. And this is actually one of the harder ones. For some reason, this is one of the only things in Mario Odyssey I'm better at. So I always do it for T-Shark B. But yeah, you have to wait till the big fish is underneath the sand or wherever you are. So you can probably see it in the video. And what you need to do to get this is you need to get ready to press Y, and you have to put the hook on the fish, and as soon as you feel the vibration of the controllers, you have to press the opposite direction of the stick. So if the fish is looking up, you have to press down on the stick and then press Y over and over and over and over. And yeah, and that's how you would get that. So that's the type of thing you might have to practice. So next 2 are growing seeds and to get power moons. And so this is where you find seeds all over. You just plant the seed in the thing, and then later you go back and it will have grown. And when it's grown, you will then get a moon. Or in I think it was Seaside Kingdom, you could use a certain character to water it. Yeah, because you can turn into this thing that shoots water. So there you go. So all right, the next 2 are catching 5 rabbits and 10 rabbits, and there are these rabbits running around, and you just have to catch them. Yeah, like hit them with your hat or whatever. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Cappy is the hat. It's a character. It's sentient. Yeah. All right. Anyway, category number 6, miscellaneous achievements. It's 9 achievements for 9 power moons. The first 2 is finding power moons in treasure chests, 15 and 25 treasure chests. So you'll definitely find those. The next one is collecting 5 power moons from Goombet. So normally you have to do like these different tasks where you turn into the Goomba, because Cappy can make you turn into things. And so you capture a Goomba, and then you go on top of other Goombas, usually something like that, and then you can get to the Goombat, and the Goombat's in love with the Goombas. Isn't that cute? So yeah, and then Goombat gives you 5 power moons. You get that. So the next one is dig up 15 power moons like ground pounding, and a 45. So it's not actually digging. This is ground pounding. So yeah, but they consider that digging it up. So yeah, if you ground pound to get moons, which you'll get a lot. As long as you get the 45, you get those 2 extra moons. All right, collect 3 power moons by throwing your hat on things, and 10 moons by throwing your hat on things. Yeah, you could throw it on like a cactus or like a lamppost, things like that, and then a moon will appear, or you'll see. It's not hard at all. But you said you get 3 and 10 of those. Collect 5 power moons from migrating birds, so there'll be birds all around, and you just gotta hit the birds. Like, are you kidding? That's it's not really that nice, but whatever. And then a moon will appear. Whoa. All right, number 9 is collect 3 power moons playing slots. So there's a slot machine game, and I'm sure you could play other places other than Metro Kingdom, but Metro Kingdom, I know you have slots. All right, so the next one is category number 7, and this is mystery achievements. 9 achievements for 9 power moons. So this is for like figuring out certain like puzzles. So the first 3 are 3, 8, and 15 power moons for wearing certain outfits. So some of them will be really obvious, like, hey, I wish you were dressed as a cowboy. Okay, so you dress as a cowboy because you can get all these outfits. And you dress as a cowboy, you get a moon. Wow, that was really difficult. But some of them are harder. Some of them will say, like, I wish you were wearing a sombrero, or I don't know. I don't remember what, but all different kinds of things. And then you get it. Yeah, it's usually a character asking for it. All right, number 4, find 5 bonitors hidden on people's heads. So sometimes people are wearing hats, and it's actually a character that's hidden. But, you'll have to figure out which one it is. So you do that 5 times, and you get that power moon. Number 5, play the music that Toad wants to hear. So he'll ask for certain types of music or certain things. Once you'll be able to access the whole musical library. And so yeah, Toad will ask for things, and then you'll be able to play it for them and play it for Toad, and then he'll be happy. He'll be like, oh yeah, all right. Wow, that was my Toad impression. Oh my gosh. All right, number 6 and 7, collect 5 power moons and 15 power moons for using hint art. And hint art is where you see like a picture or a piece of art or whatever on the wall, and then you have to kind of screenshot it, which is cool. And then you go back to it later for something else, where you go to wherever the picture is showing you. And then by using it and figuring out the puzzle using that art, you then get moons. So that's 5 and 15 of them. Number 8, and answer all the Sphinx's questions correctly. I don't think the Sphinx is anywhere but Sand Kingdom. Pretty sure that's the only place you could find Sphinx, but yeah, the Sphinx will ask you questions. You just have to answer all the questions correctly, and you will get that moon from Toadette. All right, and then the last one, travel through 10 warp holes. So there are warp holes which are connected to kingdoms. So like you'll look through, you'll find these pictures, these huge pictures, and at some point you'll be able to go through them to other kingdoms, but you have to do stuff in order to make that happen. Yeah, I mean, you have to figure out basically where you're going. Yeah, and then at the end of those warp holes is a moon. And I've noticed if you go to different kingdoms in a different order, it actually changes which portrait is at a different place. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So category number 8, item achievements. 8 achievements for 8 power moons. So in this game, there are also these little purple coins that you can get called regional coins, and every single kingdom has 100 of them. Unless I'm wrong, unless the later ones don't, but most of them have 100. All right, so all you have to do is buy 13 things using regional coins, and you'll get a power moon. Number 2, 3, and 4 is for buying 10, 20, and 40 souvenirs and stickers, which you can buy from every single place has a store where you can buy regional coin stuff, and you can buy like other stuff just for coins, which you get all the time. All right, and then 5, 6, and 7, and 8, you're collecting 15, 35 hats and 15 and 35 outfits, which I can't imagine you would not get just through your story progression. I mean, there are dozens and dozens. So, and the last category, category 9, progress achievements. 10 achievements for 10 power moons. So the first 3 are for capturing 20, 35, and 45 targets. And that's like, so like one of the first targets you capture is a frog. You know, you turn into a frog, and then you become that frog. Yeah, it's amazing. This game's amazing. Then you can become all these different things, which I won't even spoil. But you know, well, I mean, you could become a T-Rex. All right, I have to tell you, you could become a T-Rex. It's amazing. You know, it could become cars, all these different things. So you just have to capture up to 45 for those 3. And then the next 2, you have to activate 40 and 80 checkpoint flags. You'll probably get that no problem throughout the progress. All of these you will. That's why it's called progress. 6 and 7 and 8, you just have to collect up to 10,000 coins, which again should not be a problem. You'll get so many coins. They're all over the place, and you can do them for puzzles. 9, jump 10,000 times. Yeah, that's a lot of times. I mean, if you keep playing, you'll get this. Also, I've heard that if you duck within like little like sneak hole areas, like crouch areas, and you shake the controllers, you could jump like super fast for a lot of jumps. Like that might be a way to farm it out if you wanted to. And then the last one is throw Cappy 5,000 times, which you could just keep throwing Cappy over and over if you wanted it. But I feel like you probably will get that throughout the game. Yeah, but this was my first Nintendo achievement plan. I mean, most Nintendo games don't have achievements, so, but they do have challenges. So you never know. I might have another Nintendo one in the future. So anyway, I hope you enjoy it, and thank you T-Shark-B for all of the gameplay. And yeah, and that's about that. And I'll see you next time in Achievement Planner.